Oh, now here's a couple of characters. It's an hour and a half after the start of the Rolex 2015 Sydney Hobart here on Comanche. Well, I've just found Stan Honey and Ken Reid in the bilge. Your first Sydney Hobart, Ken. How about that start?
How about that start, Stan? It was a record. We now hold the record from the starting line to the heads. We just found out. So that's a good sign.
Woohoo! A record! Another record. Chemo Worthington, your first Sydney Hobart. That was...
It was we decided early we wanted to kind of go for it. You know, we wanted to be the first out. It was... I don't know, it lined up good, and obviously the boat's pretty quick in that condition. Crew handling was spectacular. Yeah, got a little lucky. Pulled the trigger. I thought we were close to being over. It'll be interesting to see how close we were, and off we go. Now we get the crap kicked out of us for 6-8 hours, and keep her in one piece, and hopefully everything's good.
Lumpy gravy till midnight at least.
Lumpy gravy, baby.
All right, well, rock on Comanche. Here on Comanche, you can see it's lumpy gravy. We are pounding our way to Hobart. 25 knots, it's going to build into the night. Classic Sydney Hobart. This is what we came for. A brand new boat. Around here, we have all the boys in their business suits. Some people wear Armani, we wear Gore-Tex. These are $2,000 business suits. We are at work. Set up over there on our port hip. Wide Ocean's out there. She's about 3/4 of a mile away. She's pounding her way to Hobart. Tony Mutter on the wheel, working very hard. It's going to be lumpy gravy all the way till midnight. Hopefully it's going to back down a little bit from there. But we're just going to hook in and hang on and take what comes. You can see Wild Oats over there. She's got a couple of reefs in and a little jib on our port hip. She's right there where we can keep an eye on her. She's going to be pushing us all the way. It is a very, very worthy competitor. And all the other big boats in this race are very worthy competitors for us. We're going to have to work real hard. Casey Smith, you're the boat captain. You've been in this project from the very beginning. 2 hours into the race, and here we are going upwind in 25 knots. What are your thoughts so far with the boat?
So far, so good. We're about 1.5 meters, 2 meters swell running. We're starting to drop off a couple and give it a bit of a shake around. One little noise so far, but no structure damage. All good.
Good one, mate. Casey's from Queensland. We're taking him to Tasmania. Thought it's going to get colder. See how we cope with that. We'll come back to him in a couple of days. He'll probably be begging for mercy. They've done a great job with this boat, building it. Really happy so far. Problem with these big boats, you didn't know, they're so long, they don't set up on the wave cycle very well. So you end up sitting across 2 or 3 waves and you end up doing a lot of slapping. Whereas the smaller boats actually fit into the wave cycle, they can go up and down the waves. Some people might wonder why anyone would want to do this. I can tell you why I'm doing this, because I love doing this. I love it. All these guys love it. True. Hobart. With pace. We're 2 hours into the race, but how about that start? The start of the race was sensational. What do you think, fellas?
It was sensational, Juggy. Awesome.
Yeah. Sean?
I have no idea, that's it.
Sean had his eyes shut. He was crapping his pants. Jimmy enjoyed it. We set a record for fastest boat ever out of the head, so that's something we've got going for us. That start was absolutely sensational. Still flat out trimming the Comanche. It's a game of inches here right now. Every inch, every yard, we're grinding this boat all the way to Hobart right now. Boys are working pretty hard. See, we're still going upwind. Quite lumpy, but it has smoothed out quite a lot actually, and the water's still reasonably warm, which is pretty nice. But it will get a bit cooler as we get down the coast, of course. Coming in on here, down to Jarvis Bay. We're going into the first night, entering Jarvis, going around Jarvis Bay. Clearing the baby stay here so we can tack the boat. Here we go, it's just after midday here on the 27th on Comanche, middle of Bass Strait. The wind has vacated the area. You can see the situation we're in. We're fully rigged for light air sailing. The worst part about this is that boat that would not go away has got away. Light air rocket ship, that's Wild Oats, has rolled us in the last 4 or 5 hours. She's now 3 or 4 miles in front of us. Now we are chasing her. This is very frustrating. Not much wind out here. I'll show you the numbers here. 4 knots of breeze, 4 knots of boat speed. That is not what this boat was built for. We want 40 knots of breeze and 40 knots of boat speed. Well, this isn't what we were expecting, Ken.
This is a bit of a shame. We got to keep our heads up though, because we were kind of keeping track of our boys through the night, a mile or two lead, very pleased with their speed, and expecting to beat this trough, and all of a sudden this trough expanded, literally expanded, and it's just engulfing us from the rear, and the guys behind us have been going zero forever. At least we're moving. But you know what? If there's one condition we knew we would struggle against this other boat, it's this big, lumpy, light air, and we thought we were going to avoid it in this race. Here we are at the infamous Bass Strait, and it's not delivering what the travel brochure said, unfortunately. So we take our lumps here now and hope that we got another lane to come. That's all we can do.
Well, we've still got half a race to go.
Half a race to go. So stranger things have happened. They're still in sight, but they're awfully. We need to hurry and get out of this mess. If we can just extend forward enough and the trough stops moving to the south, that's the problem. It's moved to the south far more than any weather forecaster thought. So we got to get moving, Juggy.
Okay, let's crack the whip. Okay, I've decided we're going to go really fast now.
Last time it was birds, this time it's pirates.
Pakistan Naval Base, go ahead.
Sir, what is your intentions, please?
We're a sailing vessel taking part in a round the world sailing race. We are merely transiting these waters en route to China. Over.
Can you give me the nationalities, please?
Who's friendly with the Pakistanis? Yeah, we have British, Australian, New Zealander, Emirati, Spanish and American, over. Pakistan Naval Base, thank you very much. Have a nice day yourselves, over. We're alright, they're not going to shoot us.
Yeah, it's a snake, give me the knife. Slow the boat.
It's on the mount.
It's off.
Up.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, it was dead.
Bring it up.
at least this big.
This big? Yeah, I saw it floating. This is my last Volvo ocean race. There's snakes involved, I quit.
Hi, this is Rocco Smelevicius from the bow for Team Brunel TV. First time on the third leg, and I think this is gonna be the super exciting leg, isn't it, Bauer?
It's a shitty leg.
Oh, why?
Because it's so unpredictable. Unpredictable, light air, lots of current, lots of ships.
Can you give me some example? Because this looks fun, no?
We just passed the the border between Iran and Pakistan, and I think just to annoy the Iranis, there was just hundreds of fishing boats. There's no fishing marks on, they're anchored, so if you're sailing at night time, you can easily hit one, eh?
Yes, but we're really pessimistic. But after Singapore, it's gonna be a sunny downwind, so it's gonna be a really fun ride. Huh?
Again, the issue over there is just thousands of fishing boats, so that will be another obstacle to fight against.
No, Rokas, it's gonna be okay, Rokas. Rocky, it's gonna be okay, Rocky, really. No worry, eh?
No worries.
It's the 9th day of racing for the crews of the Barcelona World Race. The 4 leaders have already passed the Cabo Verde Islands and they are heading for the equator, which they should pass on Monday.
You have the boat sailing in strong trade winds since 36 hours, and the wind this trade winds is going to relax a bit in the next few hours. So the boats in the north are going to sail today in winds between 25 and 30 knots. In this time, the boats leading are going to sail in 20-25 knots of wind, and they're going to go south. That's the situation this evening, so the boats will be in 15 knots trade winds, and thinking about how they're going to enter the doldrums.
On a eu un petit souci cette nuit en éclairage, il y a un safran qui s'est relevé, vraiment un safran sous l'eau, c'était au moment où on changeait de quart, donc on était à l'entrée à l'intérieur du bateau en train de discuter. C'était une belle frayeur quand même, parce que quand ça vous arrive et qu'on marchait en gros toute la nuit entre 18 et 22, ça c'est arrivé, on devait être à 22, donc on a perdu un peu de temps, le temps de rouler le petit Génac et tout ça, et puis de trouver une solution pour remettre le safran en route. On a réussi. On ne fait rien, on est dessus, on est sur les réglages et sur la météo. On va essayer de se rapprocher de son haute vers le couteau noir. 130 degrés à considérer et puis rappuyer petit à petit.
This morning, the international jury imposed a penalty of 20 minutes to Renault Capture for a rules infringement in the traffic separation scheme in the Strait of Gibraltar. Behind the boat, which is sailed by Jo Richards and Sebastiano Digan, we are water gradually catch up with One Planet, One Ocean Famaton.
We are water and we are very happy of our boat. To be honest, I think that the limit, we are putting the limit. It's not the boat that puts the limit up to now. 4 years ago, when we break the mast at this latitude, we had the same wind that we are having now, the same sea, which is quite a rough sea. So that means that to gain southern latitude, we need to be quite, let's say, quite cautious.
So today we had Blair and me in one group and Nathan Pete in the other, and we used to train with them in the 49er, and now they're probably our biggest rivals in the 49er. They're dominating at the moment. There's a bit of fun on the water in the Moss. Me and Blair had a really tight last race, and he just beat me at the end and won his first race, which is pretty bloody impressive considering he's only sailed the Moth for 3 months. And I think Pete and Nate were both up the front in the other race, so it's going to be a tight week, and I'll definitely be trying to beat Blair, and I'm sure Nathan will be trying to beat Pete.
Yeah, to have Gooby got second in that last race and sort of battling, or he sort of caught me up throughout the race, and I managed to get away from him again at the end. So it was good fun to sort of be able to race by one of your good mates like that, and we've got a good rivalry already from the 49er stuff.
a bit of Aussie-Kiwi rivalry going on, and it's funny how you race against each other all year in the 49er, and here we are again at the Moth Worlds racing against each other. So today it was the skippers in the same fleet and the crews in the other fleet, and we'll see what tomorrow brings.
Yeah, we've had so many times now where you've either been first or second to each other on the podium, and it's always nice to get one up on them. But yeah, likewise, it's just good fun racing, really, to be honest. Really tight, good fun racing, and it's pretty awesome to see Chris Draper, one of the old 49er guys, up there today as well, and our fleet had a really solid day as well. So there's going to be plenty of the old 49er sailors knocking around at the front of this fleet come the end of the week, I'd assume.